بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ياسين والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر من اتبع الذكر وخشي الرحمن بالغيب فبشره بمغفرة وأجر كريم. إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين. واضرب لهم مثلا أصحاب القرية إذ جاءها المرسلون.
Once upon a time, a little girl was waiting to receive a very special gift from the magic candle to make her just as special as her family. But to her surprise, she didn't get any. Meet Mirabel Madrigal.
bright or sad at all. Hey, I'm still a part of the family, Madrigal, and I'm fine, I am totally fine. I will stand on your side as you shine. I'm not fine, I'm not fine. I can't move mountains, I can't make flowers bloom, I can't take another night in my room. We want people, I can't heal what's broken, can't control the morning rain or hurricane, can't keep down the unspoken invisible pain. Always waiting on a miracle, always walking alone, always wanting for more. Like I'm still at that door, longing to shine, like only you shine. All I need is a change. All I need is a chance. All I know is I can't stay on the side. Open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes. I would move the mountains, make the trees and flowers grow. Somewhere please let me know where I go. I am waiting on a miracle, a miracle. I will heal what's broken. Show this man face something new. Who I am inside, inside. I am still waiting on a miracle. So here I go. I am ready. Come on, I'm ready. I'm pushing to get back to the same. But now as you rest your soul, your tears flow. When you gave us a miracle. And I too wait for a miracle.
When everybody was celebrating, Mirabelle saw the house breaking and the magic candle going out. So she tried to tell her family, but no one believed her. She noticed her sister Louisa was upset, so she went to ask her what's wrong and about a very special uncle that could see the future. And Louisa said,
I'm strong, I'm not nervous, I'm as tough as the crust of the earth is.
The ship doesn't scare us, I heard how big the iceberg is under the surface. You can go and down this and missing on the surface. Like a dog knows the right way to go. It's not a tunnel in the night, I can't wait.
If I could shake the crushing weight of expectations, would that free some room I felt? Joy, heart relay.
which he isn't in anymore. So Mirabelle went there and decided to look into it. She saw a broken vision in his room, but she didn't know what to do with it. So, asked her Aunt Peppa about Uncle Bruno. And Peppa said,
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about
Mirabelle then noticed some rats going into a picture frame. So she followed them. She discovered that Bruno lived inside the walls all along and never left the house. She asked him for a vision to fix their house, and he told her she has to hug someone. She thought it was her sister Isabella, but she hates Isabella. So she went to her room, she tried to hug her and said,
I just need something unexpected, something sharp, something new. It's not symmetrical or perfect, but it's beautiful and it's mine. What else can I give?
You're the one who doesn't care. Miracles die because of you.
Mirabel yelled back, and they fought. And suddenly, the house started to break, and everyone lost their magic powers. Mirabel ran away, sad and lonely that she ruined everything. Then Grandma went looking for her. They sat together, apologized, and tried to understand each other. Then Bruno showed up and took them back. They decided to build the house again with everybody. All the people in town joined them. And they came to help, and it brought the family together. Mirabel discovered that she didn't need the magic powers because she was special, just like everybody else all along.
دخلت بابا وصلت جدا. كل الصوت أنا أحبه. إني مبسوطة ومساتي كلهم أني أحبهم يخلوني أصير وايد مبسوطة وأحب ألعب مع الناس. فأني أقول ليه إذا حاجة نقدر نسويها ونسوي أشياء مبسوطة واجد. مسامع واني أنا أحب مسامع واني لأنني أنا أحب تركيا واجد. بتكوني في قلبي كل كلمة. يوصلوني ويعلموني وأحب المدرسة وأصبح مامي وزينب وخز علي وكل المسات. أحب كل المسات. أنا أحب المسات. أنا أحب المسات. أنا بتذكر كل شيء من الموضوع. أمها ومعلمات حاولت عشان علمتوني وايد وأحبكم وايد. فجأة خرجنا عشان علمونا كل المسات وكنا كيجيتو تخرجنا للمدرسة. أحب الصلاة متحسن ومسألة. A birthday party.
سنة مليئة بالحب، مليئة بالفرح، مليئة بالمغامرات والمشاكسات التي مرات تفرحنا ومرات تضحكنا، مرات تزعجنا ومرات تضجرنا، لكن رغم ذلك كله كانت مليئة بأجمل مراحل الحياة وأعذبها إنها مرحلة الطفولة. حكاياتنا مع الأطفال بدأت مع أول لقاء معهم وهي للآن مستمرة لم تنتهي بعد. كل يوم نطوي صفحة ونفتح صفحة أخرى، ما بين صفحة وأخرى نرى تقدمهم، تطورهم، ونرى مهاراتهم في أعلى. ليس بوسع أحد أن يملك مكان أحد، فالأماكن في القلوب كبصمات الأصابع لا تتطابق أبداً مع غيرها. كنتم بدايات الحروف وأصبحتم العبارات والجمل. لن ننسى الدرس الذي تعلمناه معكم، لن ننسى صراخكم للتوقف عن إكمال الحمالة وأنكم قد تعبتم. لن ننسى ضحكاتكم ولعبكم، لن أنسى توددكم. متى ينتهي الدرس؟ متى نلعب؟ أتهرب من الإجابة، لكن لا أتمالك نفسي حتى أعلن أنه انتهى الدرس. ابدأوا اللعب. فيتعالى الصراخ بالفرح. هاي شكرا مس. لن أنسى الفرحة الغامرة عند إتقان الدرس مبكرا، ولن ننسى التنافس على كسب الهدية أيا كان نوعها، حتى وإن كانت بالونة أو ستيكرز. لن ننسى الأهم والأهم مغامراتكم في تضييع الوقت. إن لم يعجبكم الدرس انتهى كل شيء ورغبنا. قد يكون صعبا علينا أن نذكر أحدا وننسى آخر من أطفالنا، نتعلق بهم، ربما نودعهم، لكن ستبقى ذكراهم معنا. شكرا من القلب لكل طفل من أطفالي أمسك قلما، سطر حرفا. شكرا لكل طفل حفظ آية، لكل طفل بذل جهدا خافيا أو ظاهرا. شكرا للبهجة التي وصلت من القلب للقلب من خلال إنجازاتهم. شكرا لاهتمامكم أمهات. شكرا لعطائكم اللامحدود للوصول بهم للهدف. حقيقة كلمة الشكر قد لا تفي، بل لا تكفي. لذلك كل أمل ويقين بأن والدعاء هو ما يكفيكم، سواء بالتوفيق والنجاح أم بالذكر الجميل أم بالأثر الطيب. بينما هو أجمل ما لدينا، قد ينقبض القلب عند ذكر لحظة الوداع، إلا أنها خطوة لا بد منها. ولكل تفاصيل حياتنا معهم كتبت في ذاكرتنا، لن ننساها أبدا ما حيينا. لقد كنتم الأمل لهم، لذلك نتطلع للوصول بهم إلى أعلى المراتب. أخيرا، إن كان لي من الذكرى نصيب فلن أمحكم من قلبي.
can see it in your eyes that you are restless. The time has come for you to leave. It's so hard to let you go, but in this life I know you have to be who you were made to be. As you step out on the road, I'll say a prayer, so that in my heart you always will be there. This is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again, so let your life begin, 'cause this is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you until you're home again. The stirring in your soul has left you wondering, should you stay or turn around? Well, just remember that your dreams, they are a promise, that you were made to change the world. So don't let fear stop you now, 'cause this is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again, so let your life begin, 'cause this is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you until you're home again. Oh, I know the brightest star above was created by the one who loved more than we'll ever know, to guide you when you're lost. What started as a still small voice is raging now, and your only choice is to follow who you are. So follow who you are, 'cause this is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again. Oh, this is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again, so let your life begin, 'cause this is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you until you're home. It is I love you to take with you until you're home. It is I love you to take with you until you're home again. Everybody falls sometimes. Gotta find the strength to rise from the ashes and make a new beginning. Anyone can feel the ache. You think it's more than you can take, but you're stronger, stronger than you know. Don't you give up now. The sun will soon be shining. You gotta face the clouds to find the silver lining. I've seen dreams that move the mountains, hope that doesn't ever end, even when the sky is falling. I've seen miracles just happen, silent prayers get answered, broken hearts That's what faith can do. It doesn't matter what you've heard, impossible is not a word. It's just a reason for someone not to try. Everybody's scared to death when they decide to take that step out on the water, but it'll be alright. Life's so much more than what your eyes are seeing. You will find your way if you keep believing. I've seen dreams that move the mountains, hope that doesn't ever end, even when the sky is falling. I've seen miracles just happen, silent prayers get answered, broken hearts become brand new. That's what faith can do. Overcome the odds when you don't have a chance. That's what faith can do. When the world says you can't, it'll tell you that you can. I've seen dreams that move the mountains, hope that doesn't ever end, even when the sky is falling. I've seen miracles just happen, silent prayers get answered, broken hearts become brand new. That's what faith can do. That's what faith can do. Even if you fall sometimes, you will have the strength to rise. Come stop your crying, it'll be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us, so it can be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. You'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, yes, you'll be in my heart. Always. Why can't they understand the way we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain. I know it different, but deep inside us, we're not that different at all. You'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, yes, you'll be in my heart. Always.
happened for a reason. Never knew the taste of freedom. I knew that there was something more than just what I was seeing, but it was so hard to believe it. And somehow you brought out a strength that was deep down, let it out. Now I got my eyes opening wide and my heart burning like fire. Feels like I'm so alive, I'm never going back. Whatever I want, now I'm gonna chase it. Who I am, I can't contain it. I'm not gonna hold it in, 'cause there's more of me to give. More of me to give. I can feel the sunlight shining through me. There's a beautiful world under my feet. It's all mine, it's time to soak it up. Full speed, can't keep it bottled up. Free my spirit, let it run wild. 'Cause somehow you brought out a strength that was deep down, let it out. Now I got my eyes opening wide and my heart burning like fire. Feels like I'm so alive, I'm never going back. Whatever I want, now I'm gonna chase it. Who I am, I can't contain it. I'm not gonna hold it in, 'cause there's more of me to give. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There's more of me to give. Oh yeah. There's no limit, we can be everything we're meant to be. I'm seeing it all through different eyes for the first time. Larger than life. I got my eyes opening wider, my heart burning like fire. Yeah. Now I got my eyes opening wider, my heart burning like fire. Feels like I'm so alive, I'm never going back. Whatever I want, now I'm gonna chase it. Who I am, I can't contain it. I'm not gonna hold it in, 'cause there's more of me to give. Oh yeah, more of me to give. There's more of me to give. If I could reach the top of the world, be all I am, it'd be so beautiful. If only I could be brave and I could be strong, I would know where